What's going on, guilty guys and gals? And welcome back to SDRA2. Somebody's gonna die. It's gonna have to happen eventually, right? And it's sort of set up the same way as the real Danganronpa 2, because I like all these people. I don't want any of them to die. But somebody's gonna. Let's just let it not be Yoruko, right? Right. Ow. Ooh, it's too loud in my ears. There we go. My head. Why do I have a splitting headache? I wonder. Oh, so this is what they call a hangover. Yep. I better go ask Mikado for breakfast. I also want to make sure everyone who stayed late last night made it home alright. Yeah, me too. I should go to the diner. Oh no. This is also like an hour-long video, so there's a lot going on apparently. Oh, I'm worried. I am very, very worried. Huh? That's... What? Yuki? Ugh. What are you doing here? Yuki, it's time for breakfast, so where is he off to in such a hurry? Something strange. I should follow him. Uh-huh. Doo-doo-doo. Yuki! Sora! What are you doing here? What are you doing here? That's my line. You know it's breakfast time, so where are you off to in such a hurry? I don't know if I have time to explain. Yuri just sent me a message on my Handbook Plus that he's in the bell tower and needs someone to save him. What? Save him? What does that mean? I feel like he might be luring you into a trap. I have no idea, and that's why I'm such a rush to find out what's wrong. I've got a bad feeling about this, so I'm coming with you. Okay, let's go. Why wouldn't you tell everybody, though? I mean, like, if you all go there, Yuri asking to be saved, but why? Saved from what? Maybe he just doesn't like big towers like me. More than anything else, though, I felt a sinister feeling emanating from the bell tower. How would we end up in the bell tower, of all places? From the guest house. Yuki, do you see anything? Wait, doesn't it kind of smell weird? Somebody's dead in here. That voice, is that Sora? I'm guessing that's Yuki, right? Hey, I've been stabbed. Sora, baby, the love of my life. He really is Nagito. Yuri, what happened? Yuri's words were nonchalant, but he was collapsed on the floor, bleeding. A giant hook was stuck in his left calf, and a long rope was connecting it to the large bell above. His other leg was also badly wounded. It was spilling blood all over the floor. I need you to amputate my legs, babe. I feel truly blessed to be spending my final moments on Earth with someone as amazing as you, Sora. I forgot his voice isn't actually like that unless he's saying, babe. It would have been perfect if it weren't for that male next to you, but I'll take it. Babe. Jesus. Are you okay? What happened? Who did this to you? Hold on. I'll get that hook out of you. I don't know. Is that the best idea? It's just gonna make him bleed more. No. Don't touch it. Someone is finally taking my life. Yeah. Apparently. What? No. I wonder who it is who murdered me. Adorable Hibiki? No. Maybe it was the sweet Kanade. Or perhaps it was Yoruko, who said she felt strange. Well, it doesn't matter to me. It's not every day you get killed by a cute classmate. Is he really gonna die? This isn't the time for jokes. Stay still. I am truly fully content, being born a man and achieving my dream. Forgive me if this causes any inconveniences, my dear Sora. Please take care of yourself. Yeah, this is pretty creepy. Farewell. Oh. Those were the last words Yuri would ever speak. As soon as he finished, I think he got lifted into the bell tower. His body quickly ascended upwards until we lost sight of him completely. As if someone was pulling him from above. Well, go up there. Yuri! Oh my god, he hit the bell. What was that? Did the bell just ring? Yuki, don't just stand there. We have to follow him. Yeah, right. Up we go. Yuki and I ran towards the hallway that Yuri was dragged through. Just as we were about to go up the staircase where Yuri's body had vanished. Right? It fell. Yeah. From the sky, a great despair plummeted to the ground. Oh. He's gonna fall into the screen. Oh god, Jesus. It's like Kurumi, but worse because he's got a hook through his leg. Well, I'm glad it wasn't somebody I liked, but yikes. The eccentric liveliness that usually shone from him had completely faded. A great despair had fallen upon us as the body of Yuki Kigara, the ultimate spaceman. Well, I guess he did go to, like, up to space, and was now a lifeless corpse. Wow. Yikers. In sheep's clothing, the wolf quietly smiles. You know, the name of that... I have a feeling it's not going to be a lady, because, that would get his wish, and that's not despair-inducing. You know what I mean? Oh. Hurry up the bell tower and catch who did it. Come on. The splattered scarlet liquid, the pungent smell of blood violating the atmosphere. It didn't take long for me to realize what I was looking at was all too real. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be me. That'd be me. I wouldn't be like the Kyoko. I'd be the one who's like throwing up in the corner, like. I know how you feel, but there's no time for that. Whoever pulled up Yuri must be at the top of the tower. We need to hurry. Oh, but they're not going to be there if we're actually going to go up. What? The culprit is up there? I mean, there's two of us. Although if it was anybody muscular, we wouldn't win. The stairway's the only way down. The culprit's got nowhere to run. We have to go up. Quickly. Hold on. Wait a sec. Oh god, I can't even feel my legs. Trying to push the crippling anxiety out of our minds, Yuki and I quickly climbed the stairs. Even though it felt like the tower was taller than it had been before we reached the top, what we saw there was... nothing, right? Yoruko? 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 What are you... Why? My head. What's going on? Okay, so she got drugged. Huh? Yuki and Sora? Where did you guys... What's going on? Why are you here? Yoruko, did you... Huh? What are you guys talking about? And why are you so pale? Okay. Look at the bottom of the tower, below the railing. This actually makes me happy, because I'm fairly certain it can't be her now. So that's great. What? Is there something... Huh? What's that? Blood! Blood! I'm not doing screams, alright? It's above my pay grade. Yuri! That's Yuri down there! That's... Oh, my... What's going on? That's what I'd like to know, but somebody drugged Yoruko and is trying to frame her for killing Yuri.
A body has been discovered! Everyone, please gather at the bell tower!
A body discovery announcement? I'm so confused. What's happening? So, hold on. I'm not actually going to be doing the trial, so I have to try to figure it out beforehand, right? If the body discovery announcement went off when Yoruko saw the body, that means she didn't see it before now. So that's probably going to be important. It's you! Yuki, calm down. Yoruko, you killed him, didn't you? Oh dear. What are you talking about? I don't even know what's going on. Both of you need to calm down. Monokuro told us to gather, so we better go. Yeah, because we're going to basically be defending Yoruko through the first trial. Which is neat.
How could this... Hell, Yuri! What? That's Yuri? He was partying just fine last night. Sis, don't worry. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, she's not okay. Oh, so Yuri bites the dust, huh? Well, he did ask for it. Literally. When someone finally died, I was totally gonna rub it in his face like, see, murders can occur without a motive. But alas, it was thou who had gone. Oh well. You piece of... How can you say something like that right now? So is everybody here? Man, kid's a bloody rag. Head, body, and all. Even his bones must have turned to dust. It's too horrible. She also doesn't seem that shaken up about it. Who was it? Who would do such a thing? We already know who it is. It's either that damn Mikado or Shobai. Why am I always the first suspect? Hello.
Now, is everyone here? Silence! As this is the first murder, there are things that need to be cleared up.
First, you're making it sound like there's going to be more.
Right, and murder. Does that mean someone killed Yuri? That can't be. We're the only ones on this island, and that would mean... That's right! Yuri Kagarin was killed by one of you!
I'd almost think it a suicide if that wasn't what Yuri specifically didn't want. Someone of the 14 of us had killed Yuri. I had my doubts when Monokuro first announced the killing game, but as Monokuro spoke just now, the harsh reality of the killing game was etched into my mind. A murder really happened.
Seeing how a murder has really occurred, being hopeful about no killing is just ignoring reality. Putting aside the sorrow of losing Yuri, this is where the fun actually starts.
Right. The fun. Mm-hmm.
You're all gonna be very busy soon.
Busy? What do you mean? He means we need to prepare for the class trial. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Ding, ding, ding! Correct! You're a smart one, Kokoro. The main event of the killing school trip is the class trial. I've been excited for this ever since I started working on this whole thing. I mean, I guess you would be. Shut up, Mikado, you little... Why, you little...
As Kokoro stated, you will have to find the Blackened who killed Yuri through the class trial. The game has already begun. The fight to the death between the Spotless and the Blackened. Will the Blackened escape the island? Will the Spotless expose them? Which side shall fall? I'll give you plenty of time to investigate. Try to find evidence about the murder so you can expose the Blackened in the trial. There's no way I could do that. Not a chance. Someone is dead. What are we supposed to do? No, sis, we have to. Or would you rather have everyone be executed? What? It's as Kanade says. We have to do this.
Setsuka.
There's no escaping from this reality. You all know the rules of the class trial, right? If we don't find the killer, everyone will be executed.
Well, not the killer, technically. Just saying.
I have a bad feeling. That's why I threw the party. I wanted to avoid all this. I'm sorry it ended like this. It's all my fault.
Nah, I think it's mostly Yuri's fault.
What are you talking about? None of this is your fault, Setsuka.
So, everyone dies so we can't find the culprit, huh? How tacky. I like this guy. One of us, so we're all suspects? Suspecting my friends! I've only met all of you a few days ago, but you all feel like good friends of mine.
If it weren't for all this, then we would have been amazing classmates, wouldn't we have?
Yeah, I don't know about Yuri, though. It's scary, and it's awful, but we have to do this.
Yes, to survive. Good! Seems like you're prepared! To begin, I will bestow upon you all the monocrophile. I'll bestow upon you all the monocrophile.
Monocrophile? What's that? We're gonna get our evidence.
Although there are a lot of you, you're still high school students in the end. Investigating a murder won't be easy for all of you, so this file contains a bit of information. Hoping this will somehow aid you, I, as the conductor, bid you farewell for now. Bye! Lol. I hope you succeed!
Brunk! Just bounces out of here. What a useless time to be thoughtful.
Now, based on Monaco's description of the file, the information should help us.
It's weird how Setsuka's like the leader, like the Byakuya of this game. It's interesting. Can I ask you something?
Yeah, what is it, Kanade?
What measures of securing the crime scene should we take? We're gonna need to keep the culprit from being able to steal clues. Securing the crime scene? Are you gonna do it? Kanade makes a good point. In the outside world, the police take control of a crime scene. Ah, I see. It would be bad if the culprit could just remove evidence at will. Leave it to me. I got the strength for it. I'll keep this place guarded.
But we need someone else to keep an eye on him. Alright, then we'll leave the crime scene to Hajime while the rest of us investigate.
But what if he did it, guys? Wait, we need another person too?
Hey, why don't you do it?
Why?
What are we gonna do if Hajime's the culprit? He'll be able to steal evidence while he guards the crime scene.
What? You think I'm the culprit? No, but just in case you were, okay? She has a point. Until the class trial starts, we're all suspects. I see. So we need two people to guard the crime scene, but also watch over each other.
Keeping watch? I know this is a dire situation, but it's like we don't trust each other.
That would be the point.
As a man, I don't want to suspect my friends, but I'll do it. Securing the crime scene.
Yeah, the two big muscle men. That's a good plan. Nobody's gonna try to get past them. Big bro. Such a weird thing, because it happened off screen.
I'm not good with my head, so I won't be much help investigating anyways. Thankfully, I've got some strength like Hajime does.
It's also weird that the boxer's name is Hajime, because I keep thinking, like, Hajime! You know?
Well, that'll do. I know I can trust Shinji.
Wait, one more person. What? Just in case they're working together, I guess? Wait, do we really need 3 people securing the crime scene?
Hajime and Shinji are close, right? Then we can't ignore the possibility of an accomplice.
You do it. Just put her over there.
Kanade, are you suspecting us?
Suspecting you? Of course I am. You can't trust anyone in a situation like this.
I don't like that face either. I think she's evil, folks.
Though I hate to admit it, not even Hibiki can be trusted.
Wow. I guess it can't be helped. I'll secure the crime scene too.
Perfect.
Okay.
By the way, Kanade, you're like a completely different person. What happened to you? Nothing happened. I'm just staying strong for Sis.
Right, yeah.
On top of that, when did you start calling your sister by her name? What do I have to listen to this crap from the likes of you, huh? Stop asking questions and start investigating, you little piece of trash.
Oh no, Iroha.
Kanade, don't be mad. There's blood in a dead body. I'm scared. Help. There's nothing to be worried about, Hibiki. Just follow me and I'll solve everything.
She reminds me of like Mikon when she had the despair disease. What is up with these two girls? They're really starting to freak me out. Same, man. Because you can only imagine if one twin is like that. Wait, you're all still just standing here? I mean, you are too. Shobai and Mikado are already investigating. You guys should start soon as well. We don't know how much time we have left.
Right. If all that stuff about securing the crime scene is settled, the rest of us should start investigating.
Yeah. But before that, everyone...
What is it, Kokoro?
Kokoro? It's a fun name to say, can't lie. What do you all think of this murder? What do you mean? I think it's bad. What do you mean? A person, one of our classmates, is dead.
This is dreadful, but we need to investigate thoroughly if we want to solve this thing. But why did you ask that?
Doesn't matter. We should start investigating.
She knows more than she's letting on. She's got something going on. I don't know.
What's up with her? She just looked at our faces and left.
I don't know. Maybe it's a psychologist thing. Fantasy psychologist.
Now, everyone, there's no time to lose. Let's start investigating.
Calming our confused minds, everyone started to move around. Not averting our eyes from the death of Yuri, our friend, we've decided to face forward. Now that a murder has occurred, the gap between life and death is paper thin. Hey, you said Mikado went investigating. He's still here. Although it's painful and sad, we have to do it. Unless he's investigating the crime scene, which I guess, makes sense. We've got to find the culprit who killed Yuri. Yep. I'm really worried about those twins. I don't like their dynamic anymore. I'm not really sure where to start, but I should at least read the monochrome file first. Ooh. The victim was Yuri Kagara, and the estimated time of death is 7:30 a.m. The dead body was discovered in the bell tower on the first floor. His left calf was pierced by a hook, and he has sharp cuts all over his body. Yeah, that's kind of a weird part, right? How did that happen? He also has a piercing wound on his right calf. Other than that, the bones in his neck, spine, and right knee and left arm are broken. Yeah, that's because he fell. I understand that. What about the chestal area and the mouth? Cause of death is blood loss and trauma from bruises all over his body. This is a pretty brutal murder for the first one, I gotta be honest. Seeing the monochrome file is giving me chills again. Yuri, he's actually dead for real. Yeah. Even though he's a bit forward with women, discriminated men, and talked stuff that just confused everyone. Did he really deserve something like this? Man, if he was gonna go out anyway, I would have preferred if it wasn't so graphic. If only that was Mikado's corpse. Wow, but I guess that makes sense. I can't stay like this forever. If we think through the information given in the monochrome file, It says the cause of death was from the trauma of the bruises on his body, so he must have fallen to his death. Or he died when he hit the bell. Yuri died right in front of Yuki and I, so it should be safe to assume that. Though, I do find it confusing as to how he got all these cuts all over his body. That is, yeah, unless there's like bramble in the bell. Did the culprit stab him with a knife after hooking him up or something? I don't know if the culprit had time. Yuri fell back down only seconds after he got pulled up. She just said up outside of her brain. Moreover, I get that the culprit pulled him up with a rope and a hook. He needs some pretty big strength to do that too. But what's up with the wound on his right thigh? Was that also made by a hook? I'm just going to pause it for a sec. This has to be somebody strong. For a couple reasons. One, they pulled Yuri so hard that he hit the bell and made a clang. But two, I'm pretty sure the only way out of the bell tower that we didn't find them is to climb down from the outside. Or I guess if you had like a hang glider. But somebody would have seen that, right? So, there's no denying it. Yuki and I were there for it all. I should ask for everyone's alibis at that time too. Although I guess it could be fantasy strength, you know? Like, they don't look strong, but they are strong. Like, for all I know, Kanade could be like a weightlifter. I guess there wasn't that much info in the file, but it was definitely helpful. I don't know if I'd say that, but it was something. I'll start investigating with this information in mind. It's interesting that not everybody has something to say, because that's actually something Danganronpa does all the time, is they give people pointless information sometimes, but... Because you can only talk to Shinji, Shobai... Can't see it, because... There we go. Oh, that's Yuri. Never mind, you can't really talk to him. The investigation has began. During the investigation, you will collect truth bullets. Yep. That are needed for the class trial. Truth bullets are clues that will help you solve the case, investigate the crime scene and other areas, suspicious places, to collect all the truth bullets. You can check how many other truth bullets you need to collect and the info about them in the Bullets tab in the Handbook Plus. Why is there a Bullets tab? The exclamation points represent places of interest. That's where you'll find truth bullets. Oh, so you probably could talk to the other people. They just won't give you truth bullets. That makes sense. It's Yuri Kagaran's corpse. How did he, no matter how creepy he was, end up like this? Yuri, I will find the culprit, I promise. To be honest, he probably doesn't want you to, unless it is a man. I guess I need to inspect the body if I'm going to find the culprit. Don't like this picture. Yuri's dead body was in a dreadful state. Yeah, no kidding! His whole body was dripping with blood, and all of his joints were broken and twisted in obscure angle directions. I guess it's because he fell from so high up. Where did Shu go? Sorry. On his left calf, there's a huge hook stuck in his flesh. Yeah, we already knew that. Where'd they get such a big hook? I guess probably the supermarket. Because where else? It looks like a fishing hook, to be fair. For, like, big fishing. It looks so deeply rooted that it wouldn't budge when you touch it. Well, it would have to be. After all, he went up like a ton of feet in the air. And connected that huge hook as a rope. So the culprit pulled Yuri with this rope all the way to the top floor, then dropped him. We saw that happen. I know. Even at a glance, this rope seems quite strong and sturdy. It would take a lot of force to cut this rope. Well, good thing it's not cut then. Or else we'd have a predicament, wouldn't we? I get that the culprit pulled him up with the hook and the rope, but... Oh, what's with the wound on his right calf? That is troubling. At first glance, it looks like the same hook made this wound. So maybe they screwed it up the first time? It wouldn't be a, But was there a reason to hook both calves? I'm pretty sure they probably just screwed it up. I'm not sure what the culprit was thinking, but I'll write this down just in case. I didn't find anything else that wasn't on the monochrome file. I figured there might be some sort of big clue hidden on the body, but with the exception of the fact that the rope and hook were used, there was nothing like that. I guess I need to investigate some more. Well, there's like a big square beside him. I don't know what that is, but we got the hook rope. And we got calf wound. There's also like scratch marks. Oh, it's wire. I thought they were scratch marks on the floor. I'm like, that's probably where you got stabbed. Huh? What's this? Some long thread-like stuff is scattered all over the floor. Upon touching it, it seems much sharper than normal thread. Is that what cut him? Is that in the bell? Are these wires? But why here? Aren't they here? Why are they here? They're so sharp you could probably cut your fingers just by touching them. So that's definitely what scratched Yuri. I instinctively knew that this must be what caused all the cuts on Yuri's body. Yeah. If he was cut by these wires, it would explain the state of his body right now. The cause of death was definitely from falling, so this isn't the murder weapon, but it seems like it's still important. I'll add it to my notes. Sharp wires. Why are they used? What's this? Oh, well, is your investigation going well? I'm doing my best. I might not be actively investigating all this, but I'm outlining the case, and it's gonna be a crazy article someday. Okay. Even after a murder has occurred, you're still thinking about writing articles? It's very fitting of your talent. Okay. Oh, pleasure. Miss Sora, a murder finally happened. You look excited. Of course, why wouldn't he be? It's finally time for the main event, the class trial. Of course I'm excited. As a murderer myself, I think I'll write down any tricks that I can think of. That'll help, right? I mean, actually it could. Yeah, you do that. That could be useful. It's like having Toko, right? Like, she's a mass murderer, so she knows what she's talking about. Shobai. Hey, you there. I'm calling you. Yeah, you, the white-haired girl. Are we twins or something? Huh? Me? That's strange. You of all people calling me over. That never crossed my mind. And white hair? Isn't that rude? Kind of makes me feel old. Whatever. I just want to tell you something interesting. What do you know, man? You would think that the hostess over there is suspicious, right? No. Who would think that? Huh? Are you talking about Yoruko? Come on, you can't fool me. Your face says it all. Alright. Well, about that. There's something interesting I want to tell you. Did you drug her? I happened to see her walking over to the bell tower just this morning. What? Not only that, she was also holding a rope in her hands. You know, like the one attached to the dead body right now. Why, though? The culprit did that, but why would Yoruko? Oh well, I don't know anything about that. I'm just testifying what I saw. He didn't even make me pay for it. Character development. I guess his life is on the line, so not really. Yoruko went to the bell tower this morning with a rope in her hands? That's like saying Yoruko is the culprit. What would she need a rope for if not this? That's what I'm trying to figure out. There's no way I can know for sure until the class trial. I'll take note of what Shobai said just in case. Shobai's account has been added to the bullets section of your handbook plus. I have a feeling she was like here because she was trying to get the culprit home. You know what I mean? Or Yuri. But I don't know why with the rope.
Even if it was a bit strange, it sucks to see Yuri like this.
No one in the world deserves something like this, except maybe Mikado.
It's just sad I didn't get to know him better.
He wouldn't have liked you anyway, man. You know he wouldn't have. Shinji's got a truth bullet for us as well. Okay, we're going to talk to Iroha.
Oh, Sora, this is terrible. Yuri is dead.
We can't reverse what has already happened.
We can only make sure it never happens again, right?
I know, but I just wish this was all a terrible nightmare. Even in this case, I need to think positively. Yes, positively. Yuri was very dangerous, right? So maybe this isn't so bad?
No one deserves anything like this. Yuri wasn't that bad.
You're right. I'm sorry.
But that's my thoughts too, so I can't really get on Iroha's case for thinking that. Shinji, is everything going all right with the crime scene?
Sora! Yep, everything's under control here.
What a guy. I guess with 3 people watching this place, the culprit won't be able to touch anything.
By the way, Sora, maybe this is just me, but... about Yoruko.
Uh-huh. Please stop stuttering and speak normally. It's hard to get anything out of you.
About Yoruko. Isn't it a bit strange?
You're saying she's suspicious?
She seems different than before. I've been jogging with Hajime every morning. But today he was late because of some business.
Oh, was he? I see.
So I was spending the time inside the monocruise.
Uh-huh. You can press the button now, thank you.
As soon as morning came and the doors unlocked, I saw Yoruko head outside right away.
It's probably because Yuri refused to go back in. Yoruko went outside as soon as the doors opened? And she had to get herself back in before the doors locked.
Of course. I have no idea where she went.
But she did go here with a rope, so...
But she was odd. She looks even more suspicious now.
Is she here? I want to talk to her. Come to think of it, we found Yoruko at the top of the bell tower. If by chance she's not the culprit, then how did she get up there? What if she brought the rope to tie the person up so she could take them back in? That's just what I was thinking about. I can't be sure if she's the culprit yet, but she's definitely connected to this case. Although that doesn't... Well, maybe that would be something she would do. I don't know. Thanks, Shinji. I think your account will definitely be helpful.
Oh, Sora, why are you grabbing my hand all of a sudden?
You're grabbing your hand, dude. What are you talking about? Ignoring the stuttering Shinji, I added his account to my notes.
Did you touch my hand, dude? Hajime, come over here. Man, did you see that?
Uh-huh. What is this thing beside Kanade? Strange liquid. There's some liquid on the ground. What is this, I wonder? Me too, because it's probably whatever happened to Yoruko. I didn't have the guts to taste it, so I just crouched down and smelled the liquid. It smelled like some sort of chemical substance. Oh.
Sora, what are you doing crouching on the ground?
There's some sort of liquid here.
Oh, sorry, I spilled my drink. Ah, that's anesthetic.
Oh. Anesthetic?
This one in particular is quite used in medical surgeries, used for general anesthesia.
So I guess that's why Yuri wasn't freaking out then, right? How do you know all that?
Oh, no reason. I've smelt it a lot.
What? Did you spend a lot of time in a hospital or something? Moreover, the fact is that if this is here, the culprit used it, right? But the liquid alone wouldn't be enough to make someone unconscious.
Don't worry about that. I already went and confirmed that one of the needle shots is Missing from the infirmary.
That was fast. Usain Bolt.
I went to go check as soon as I found out that an anesthetic was involved.
So somebody, yeah, okay.
The culprit must have used the shots to inject Yuri with the anesthetic.
That's pretty impressive, Kanade.
Yeah, like I said, this is very fast.
Did you also know that the shots can be precisely measured to know how much you want injected? In other words, even an amateur can control the amount of time that the victim will be unconscious by measuring to the exact degree.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if the culprit utilized this, but it's definitely an important clue.
I see. I'll add it to my notes. But I have to say, you have completely changed, Kanade. Your actions and your way of thinking, it's almost as if you're used to this kind of thing. I mean, after seeing Yuri die, I can barely hold myself together. Are we gonna get yelled at?
Used to it? Oh no, I just read a lot of mystery novels.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And if I panic, poor little Hibiki will only suffer more.
I don't like the way she talks about her sister. Even though Kanade's personality took a creepy 180-degree flip. Her account definitely brings us one step closer to finding the culprit. Could she be our secret serial killer? Which might be more likely than you think. We'll have to find out, though. I'm gonna miss doing Yuri's suave voice. It's kind of unfortunate. Kanade, what are you doing here? Yeah. Oh, Setsuka has a clue for us. Interesting. We still haven't hit... Oh, wait, is that the monopad? That's probably the monopad. That square thing. Spiral staircase. It really does go up high. It doesn't even look like it goes that high outside. Yuki and I took these stairs up to the top floor, but the only thing we found there was Yoruko. I thought for sure the culprit would be there. Or maybe Yoruko is the culprit. I can't jump to any conclusions yet. Whatever the culprit did, they definitely pulled up Yuri. So at one point, they definitely went up these stairs. Also, Yuri didn't know who was killing him, which is weird. If I consider the height of these stairs, it would probably take 5 minutes to climb them. Unless he's bluffing because he doesn't want his lady to, you know, die. So when did the culprit actually go up these stairs? Spiral staircase has been added to the bullet section of your handbook plus. That's an interesting truth bullet. How are you going to use that? I didn't go up the stairs. You went up the stairs. Damn it! Bell. A huge bell hung from the ceiling of the tower. You know what I just realized? Oh, this would be weird. Okay, so if it is Hajime, right? The murder would be oddly, like, specifically, like, you know those things in a carnival where you have the giant hammer and you hit the thing, and then the little thing goes up and whoop, hits the bell if you're strong enough? Just saying. Huh? There's something odd here. Yeah, no, there should be. There's probably, like, a few blood splatters in there. What are those? They look like traces of some sort. What? I guess they're like scratch marks? Looking from the bottom, it looks like something was swept through the top. Oh, the rope. Yeah. Inside walls of the bell. Although it's all around it, which is kind of weird. I don't know how that works. Oh my god, you know what I just thought of? I wonder if that would work. But if they were holding on to the other end of the rope, they don't have to be particularly strong to pull this off. Because if they can hold on to the rope well enough, they can use Yuri as like a counterweight to climb down the side of the tower. Is that actually going to be what it is? I can't believe I just thought of that. Anyway, I wonder what made those traces. I can recall that before Yuri fell, the bell rang. Could it be related? Because that's a really cool case, if that's what it is. I've never looked inside the bell before, so it's possible that those traces have always been there. Unlikely, though. Probably. Pretty unlikely, I'd say. Even though I was unsure, I wrote it down in my notes. Yeah. Traces on the bell has been added to the bullet section of your handbook plus. What? Huh? This is... Upon inspecting the spiral staircase from here, I realized something odd. What are those wires? See, I don't understand this part, though. I think there were wires like these on the first floor, too. There were. When I touched them, I could tell they were one and the same. They're connected to the walls along the spiral staircase. Looking closer, those weren't the only ones from the bottom floor and the top. The wires were hung from the walls with intervals. But they've all already been snapped, so that means the wires from the bottom floor must have been hung up here before. Or must have been hung up here before. Yeah, so the wires on the bottom came from these. This was definitely set up by the culprit, but why would they go out of their way to do this? That's what I don't understand yet. I have no idea, but I'll still take note of it. The only thing I can think of is they wanted to guide Yuri's body on a certain trajectory, but I don't see why they would need to do that. Setsuka. What do you have to say? Setsuka, is the investigation going smoothly? Sora. Well, about that. I just found something strange. Oh, did you? Do tell. Something strange? We need to check around the outside of the bell tower. I really want to know. Come follow me for a second. Oh, she's going to help us do it. Yeah. Perfect. This is the entrance of the bell tower. Did you see that thing in the bushes? Somebody definitely climbed down the outside. That thing? This is... a life jacket? What? I'm pretty sure this... I'm pretty sure no one used this to take a swim. Does it have a hook on the top? Don't you think this is something the culprit might have left? It's very close to the crime scene, after all. Why would they need to use a life jacket? It's so strange. Okay, I get it. Thank you. Look carefully, Sora. There's a hook grappled to the life jacket. Yeah. Oh! That solves it then for me. They didn't have to hold on. They didn't have to hold on to the rope when they jumped off the thing. They had the life jacket around them, and the rope was attached to the top of it. So before they hit the ground... Yeah, okay. You're right, and this hook. Yep, it's the same one found in Yuri's calf. Yeah. I still don't know what exactly it was used for, but it was definitely used in the murder. They literally jumped out of a building. That's wild. Setsuka, this is definitely crucial evidence. I thought so too. So let's keep this in mind. A life jacket that seems like it could have been used by the culprit, but for what purpose? So yeah, that blows my you need to be strong theory out of the water. It could literally be anyone now. They just have to be like... Actually, we could check the size of the life jacket. Not saying that somebody couldn't have used the wrong size, but it would give us some hint, right? Sora, where are you going? Hello, Setsuka. What do you mean? I'm going to look elsewhere. I know that there could be clues in other places, right? Alright, in that case, I suggest you visit the guest house. Yeah, no kidding.
It's right next to the bell tower, and since we had a party there last night, you might find something.
Yeah, probably. I see. Alright, thanks. Are we not investigating with anyone, though? That's kind of odd. I thought Yuki would have come with us, at least. But you know what? To be honest... Oh, the guest house is right beside it. Never mind. I thought the guest house was on the other side of the island. But no, this makes more sense. Kokoro is here. So, Sora, you're here too. Since the guest house is close to the bell tower, I thought I would check it out for clues. Good idea. The guest house does have some clues. I suggest you find them.
You could just tell me. Okay.
Let's go to Party Central. Here we are. Yoruko is here. Well, finally we'll get to talk to her. Bottles. Glass bottles with some liquid inside of them. They're probably from last night's party. The smell is still there. I don't know how people manage to drink this stuff. You look on it and it's like, uh-oh, that was poison. One sip and I was already feeling dizzy. Sora's a lightweight confirmed. I was smelling all the bottles when one of them suddenly caught my attention. Why were you smelling them all? Whatever. Wait, this bottle. The blue one? The inside of this bottle doesn't smell. Does that mean this isn't alcohol? Instead of having the smell of alcohol, the bottle I picked up smelled like nothing. Is it chloroform? After some hesitation, I drank it. What? It really doesn't taste like anything. Don't just drink. This is just water. Oh, never mind. Someone just, made sure they weren't drunk. A bottle of water was amongst the bottles of alcohol? Wait, it would have to be somebody from our party then, right? Yeah. Which does include Yoruko and Hajime, my two biggest suspects. Maybe someone just wanted to drink water last night, but I should take note of this just in case. Bottles of alcohol have been added to the bullet section of your handbook plus. Okay. What do you have to say, Yoruko? Please say something convincing. Sora, what brings you here? That's my line. Stop saying that. What are you doing here? Nothing much, but, The murder happened right after the night of the party, right? So, I figured the party must have something to do with the murder. It's true. That's my reason for coming here as well. What happened, Yoruko? Hey, Sora, when do you think the culprit decided to kill Yuri? By when? You mean... there were 6 people who stayed up late drinking yesterday, including me. Actually, there was a period where Yuri was alone. Aha. Very interesting. Maybe that's when the culprit took his chance. His chance? So Yuri was left alone last night. Wasn't it your job? Yoruko, do you think you could explain in detail what happened last night? Please do. Make a lot of things make more sense. Well, after we sent you away, we kept drinking and partying. Of course, I wasn't drinking, but the others were drinking non-stop, so they were fully drunk. Eventually, nighttime came, so we were forced to head back to the monocruise, but... Yuri said he needed to go to the bathroom and that we should leave without him. Of course he did. So you left him alone? What were you thinking? Wait, he wasn't completely alone. We were all there together, but if we hadn't gone back before nighttime, we would have all been locked out. It wouldn't be the worst thing, right? To be honest, things were so out of control with me trying to take care of all the drunk people that I don't remember some of the details. I can hardly imagine trying to navigate a drunk Satsuka, Shinji, and Hajime somewhere. Someone definitely went with him, but I can't remember who. So you didn't check if he actually returned to the monocruise, right? And that's why she rushed out in the morning. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't even know if he made it back. Well, he definitely didn't. I didn't expect that things would go this way at the time. I was being careless. I guess asking the other students if they saw Yuri go into the ship last night is a good idea. Anyways, Yuri was definitely alive until we all drank yesterday, so maybe that will help. You're not the culprit, are you? Of course not! Why would I be the culprit? I see. Well, I'm sure we'll talk about all this at the class trial. Thanks to Yoruko's account, we might be able to know when the killer went for Yuri. I don't even know if it's possible for her to have done it, if she was in the monocruise at night, because people saw her leaving, right?
Oh, it's over. I'm glad everyone is investigating as they should be. Unfortunately, though, the investigation period is officially over. The class trial will now begin, so everyone should go to the class trial entrance on the first floor of the monocruise.
Oh, we have the class trial on the boat? That's interesting. It seems like the investigation time is over. We all did our best, but we can't be sure who the culprit is until we do the class trial. We need to do this. We need to trust everyone's abilities. I wonder what the class trial is going to be like in this game. We need to hope that we can solve all the mysteries of this case in the class trial. Monocru's first floor. He must be talking about that door. I haven't been like walking around the monocruise, so I don't know what they're talking about, but okay. You're all here. You're late, Sora. Last place again. Stop, don't count, please. I'm late? Sorry about that. How am I later than Yoruko? She was right beside me. We were worried about you. What made you so late? I came as soon as I heard the announcement.
Maybe it's because you're the culprit, right?
Don't do this to me. I'm just starting to like you. As if.
Hibiki, you can't say stuff like that to poor Sora without any evidence. It's like what Kanade said earlier. Either we expose the culprit or we all die. Those are the only two outcomes. If we mess up, we're all dead. So, shut up and let's figure this out. What happened to us? Just yesterday we were partying. How did it come to this?
We have no time to think about that. If we give up here, we won't be able to survive.
Wait, is this the class trial room? It's not at all like I imagined it would be.
No, this is only the entrance to the class trial room. See that elevator? We'll be taking that down to the class trial room. Take us down? Down where? Aren't we on a cruise? Yeah, whatever. Let's get this over with. Okay. You're pretty damn laid back considering all our lives are in danger. I work for the Mafia.
Sorry to keep you all waiting. Everyone seems to have gathered, so let us begin. To the exciting, the extreme, the class trial. Everyone, come aboard the elevator in front of you and come to the class trial grounds. There's no running from the class trial, so take what you've gathered during the investigation and do your best to win for...
You hear that, Kurumi?
So we're really doing this. I don't want to go down.
Well, we're going down.
Are we going to be able to find the culprit? It'll be really bad if we can't.
Ooh. You know what? Bring it on! It's not like we can escape this one anyways.
It's like what Big Bro says. If we put our heads together and discuss this, we'll find the culprit.
The culprit who killed Yuri. Let's find them, no matter what.
It's starting. Once we go down that elevator, there's no going back, no running away or giving up. I forgot the no, but I am not alone. I need to survive through this with everyone. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Wonder what the elevator scene's gonna look like. Oh, they're gonna talk to them all. I don't want to die either, you know. I'll be doing this just like you all. Something like that. Okay. Okay, just pick somebody. There we go.
This isn't the school life I wanted.
We can't run away from the truth. We have to find the killer. Sounds like a true ultimate hope right there. Wow, you didn't talk to Yoruko? Unfortunate. Okay, here we go. Here we go indeed. After making sure everyone was in the elevator, we pushed the button and the door shut. We felt the elevator begin to descend. Is the monocruise attached to the seafloor or something? That'd be interesting. The elevator made a loud sound as it slowly but steadily descended down. Normally, everyone would have been talking to each other. But the vibrations of the elevators seemed to make us all mute, alerting us all to the class trial to come. The elevator sound grew louder, almost as if to make fun of all of our fear. So this is something funny, but in Danganronpa 1 or 2, I can't remember which one, but I remember that all the people at the front of the elevator were survivors. I'm pretty sure it's Danganronpa 2. So if we're to take that logic, we're looking at a Shinji, Emma, Yoruko, Sora, Yuki finale. But it's probably not going to be the case. This game seems a lot more wise to that kind of stuff. Thoughts that we may never see the light of day again all crossed our minds. Oh, the twins are holding hands. Wow. We couldn't let that happen. Whoever killed Yuri can't get away with this. As everyone had their own thoughts of what may or may not happen. The elevator came to a screeching stop. Still like... Oh no, there's like 2 minutes left. What is this place?
You're finally here. Welcome to the most advanced facility of the monocruise, the class trial grounds.
Ooh, I like what you've done with the place. Very impressive.
This feels like an actual court or something.
Okay.
I assume you're all ready. I also assume you all know there's no running from this. Let us begin! Everyone, go to the stands with your names on them! Good, good. Your faces all tell me you're very serious about this.
I mean, our lives are on the line, my man.
Now let us begin. The first class trial of the Utsuroshima killing school trip.
The class trial is finally starting, and all of our lives are on the line. If we win, we live. If we lose, the blackened lives. In other words, no matter what happens, someone will face their death here. I can't let those thoughts cloud my vision. I need to focus on the class trial right now.
Ah!
Yuri, the ultimate spaceman. Jump scare, Jesus. He's no longer with us due to his brutal murder. Yeah, brutal's the word I'd use, yeah, I think so. He may have been uncooperative. He might have been a terrible person to men and women alike, but... Actually, you know what? No, that's the end of the sentence. He was still our classmate. It's like Emma said, if this killing game hadn't happened, we would have all been such good friends. The culprit, the one who did this terrible thing to Yuri, is among us right now. Various thoughts intertwine, and the curtains finally open. A trial of life and death. I don't think this is supposed to be actually Sora. A lie of life and death. A betrayal of life and death. The twins! The truth of life and death. I like their portrait. Also, Nije. What? The excuses of life and death. The trust of life and death. Yuri. Mikado's, Jesus. A matter of life and death. The class trial. And that's where it ends. Ooh, okay, that was an episode. I'm not going to talk too long because it's already been like an hour and a minute. So let me just say, I'm glad it was Yuri out of anybody in the group. But, you know, I'm concerned as who it might be the murderer because literally it could be anybody right now other than like Mikado and Sora. Those are the only two people it couldn't be. In fact, I think it's almost more likely it's not someone who stayed out drinking. You know? I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe, and go to the channel in the description to watch the full video, or like the video at least that this came from, because they did a lot of work on this. Okay, thanks, bye.